Hello, Babel traders. Welcome to the new recap for today. I'm Paras Jandwani and I'm with Brian. And we had some really nice trading this morning with a lot of opportunities uh, with multiple tickers, Apple being at the earnings report and multiple other earnings data with news on AMD and Tesla. Obviously, that has been in play for a long time. So I personally traded Tesla uh, firstly on the short side and then on the long side, and I'm still in the trade. So the way I traded was in the first. This is the first short, and then I was looking for a seller. There was a very clear seller on that tape around 166.71. I was using that seller. It dropped, but it did not hold and I left it. I stopped out. And the second time it came back in, I shorted for a very quick scalp and captured close to 70-80 cents and again stopped out. Did not have any continuation on the seller and the seller wasn't aggressive. And when when the buyer is absorbing all the sellers and looking for and consolidating and forming some kind of a wedge pattern at this point. And I was talking in the chat room as well on how it's completely the thesis of bearish is now my thesis got changed to bullish, where I went long live, and this is the trade that we captured really nicely within the chat room. And now I even added more, but did not have that continuation. I cut my size, but I'm still in that trade for the break of another high of the day. And that was my trade on Tesla. Another trade I took was on DKNG, which worked out really nice for me, where a stock sold off. The stock was actually gapping up. It sold off really bad and now grinding higher. And when it rejected the high, pulled back with lower volume, this is usually an area where I would go long and for the break of high of the day as well as continue on the higher side. There was a very high, a lot of higher ask on level 2, which was a clear confirmation that it's easily going to break the 25 area. So a really nice trade from 24 and sold some positions. 25.2 was a seller, and then final exit at, not this one, final exit at just below 24.9, which they were trying to hold. So I also traded AMD and did have a FOMO on that, where I was not able to capture the bigger meat of the move, and this is where I was looking to trade. The thesis was right, but the execution was somewhere missing on the move that I was looking around here. The move that happened here, I was looking to capture the move around here, because all longs, 2 trades, I stopped out in 2 of them. Third trade, I did capture a little bit piece of it and then stopped out break even. So overall, a losing ticker for me on this case, but this would have been my another entry considering my setup and my thesis, but I just couldn't take that on the longer side. So, but still ending a day very profitable on Tesla and DKNG. And how about you, Brian? How was your day?
Oh, my day was really good. We had, like you said, we had some great setups today. And my first trade was Square. Square was got a really nice, SQ. Yep, a really nice drop on that. This basically set up for me like it was a bit of a lead balloon trade,
Right.
My lead balloon trade, which is gapping up but trading below the VWAP and looking weak going into the open, and it just we got it through sort of 50, there's 60 I should say, and then it eventually dropped through 59, which is where I covered most of it. And I traded AMD as well. I got into the AMD trade a little later, I think, than when you were trading it, but I just noticed it was gapping down and then it just kept moving up, and then I noticed it hitting the previous day close. And it was just as soon as it kind of popped through there, I took it long, because that's, when it gets through a significant level like the previous day close, that's that's a good setup for me to take a long trade. And other than that, we in the pre-market, I just basically said we're going to have a strong day. I went long that. I went long some options on QQQ, and made over 100% on some of those. So that option trade was a 319 call I took. So
Nice.
yeah, it was just a really good day overall, a really nice trending day, and everything was sort of pointing in that direction. So yeah, right. And really right now, the one trade I've got open is I've got Meta. I'm short some Meta puts, which at 230, which is where it seems to be holding. So I'll just hopefully those worthless, and Tesla's breaking out here to 169 right now as we're speaking. So
Yeah, I'm exactly in that.
if you're still in,
Yeah, I'm still in that, and I'm covering some real time.
yeah. And I had traded some Tesla too, but you already talked about that. So yeah, overall it was a good day, and thanks for checking out our recap video here. Again, great day, and I think we had a lot of good trades in the room. Some stuff that we didn't even trade, like shop. A lot of our traders were trading shop, and made some and got a good move out of that one. So yeah,
Absolutely.
other than that, Friday, yeah. Have a great weekend, everybody. Paris, have a good weekend.
Thank you, Brian, and a lot of people in the chat room were able to capture a really nice move on Nvidia, AMD, and Tesla with us. So great trading, everybody. It's a weekend. It's a Friday. Keep it green, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.